Now, Kiana, these measures are becoming law after recent mass shootings in Buffalo and Uvalde, Texas, and it's happening as the U.S. Senate announces a measure that would address both mental health and create more restrictions on who has access to guns. So let's start there with this question to Governor DeWine. I'm wondering if it's concerning to you that what we're doing here is making access to guns easier rather than harder, and that seems incongruent with what the U.S. Senate's poised to do.
Well, look, I don't want to quarrel with you, but first of all, we don't have a bill yet from them. We have a general idea. It doesn't look like it's gun control. There's a great deal of emphasis put in on mental health. I would simply say that, you know, the things that they have outlined, if you're asking what my reaction is to it, we are always open to help in these areas. These are areas that we are already moving on and have been moving on, particularly in the area of mental health. If they want to send additional money in here, you know, for mental health, that's fine.
Governor Mike DeWine's news conference was filled with questions about the signing of House Bill 99, a law that will allow local school districts the option to decide whether it should arm teachers. The legislation also reduces the number of required training hours, down from 700 to 24, with additional 8 hours required annually. The governor reiterated, arming teachers with a gun is an option, not a requirement.
First of all, schools are not required to do it. Second, teachers are not required to do it. We have had requests from schools to allow this to be done. There's also some, let me say, guessing that guns are already in schools. And look, we want to provide a regular mechanism to get training.
DeWine said the debate and discussion surrounding this preceded the most recent deadly school shooting in Uvalde, Texas. DeWine said his preference would have been to place additional resources with school resource officers. Many questions still remain about this legislation, including how many school districts will explore the option and how the weapons will be stored. DeWine said this is about not denying school districts options they think they might need. Is there data that would suggest that this type of training, the arming of teachers or other staff, would have quelled school shootings?
I don't think there's any data on a lot of things. What we're dealing with is anecdotally what we've seen in regard to school shootings, and the state of the understanding of school shootings has evolved and will continue to evolve in every single case. Every case is different.
5 school districts provided testimony to the legislature in support of this bill, but the state's teachers union opposes it, saying its members, quote, do not want to be in the dual role of educating students and serving as armed security guards.